Okay, in this super short video, we're going to be combining like terms with distribution, but we're going to throw a negative term in there. So step number one with our problems is always to copy it down from the computer. So go ahead and pause now and copy this down into your notes. There we are. And now, if you didn't do that, please do. In addition, if I go too fast, always pause and get caught up on those steps. So that's what we have. Now let's look through the problem. Can we combine like terms? Let's look in our parentheses. Anything there to combine? No, because this term is a number, this term is a variable. And this parenthesis, again, this term is a variable, and this is a number, so they cannot be combined. In addition, this 5 is attached to this bubble, so I can't do anything with that, and this 4 is attached to that bubble. So the first thing we need to do then is to free our bubbles. Let's free everything from the bubbles. How do we do that? Well, multiplication is the only thing with the power to pop these parentheses. And we have a 5 that can pop this parenthesis, and we have a 4 that can pop this parenthesis. Remember, they're trapped until we release them. So let's do that. This 5 is going to multiply this term. Don't forget the sign. And this 5 will multiply this term. This 4, positive 4, will multiply this term, 3b, and it will multiply this term, negative 1. Don't forget that negative sign. That's very, very important. So let's do that. 5 times b is 5b. 5 times positive 2 is just positive 10. Let's go over to this next section here, plus. 4 times 3b is positive 12b, because 4 times 3 is 12. Now here's the kicker. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Why? Because you have a positive multiplying a negative. Different signs. That means we're going to have a negative in our problem. Now we must combine like terms. That's the second step. We're on step 2, which is combine like terms. So terms that are alike. What do we have here? We have a 5b and a 12b. Those are alike. And we have a positive 10 and a negative 4. So let's combine our b terms, 5b and 12b. When we add those together, combine them together, we get 17b. When we combine positive 10 and negative 4, we get 6. Positive 6, though. This is where many students get confused. First of all, if I wrote these two terms, one of them up here and one of them up here, I would write a positive 10 and I'd write a negative 4. Now, if I combine them, 10 minus 4 is 6. You wouldn't say that it's negative 6. You would say it's 6. And 6 is the same thing as positive 6. And that's why your answer is 17b plus 6.